2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, that's very few occasions where he does get beaten, and if it's anywhere, it's going to be on the green. So let's see if this player rolls their potato better than most. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? And what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good sized slope back onto the center of the green.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot.
Yeah, that was all they could do. Just had to gouge it out and then try and get up and down.
Playing their fourth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Not bad. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 6-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the play, shall we? Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
And from the bunker here. Handy effort, that one. From about 130 yards here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Outstanding approach shot. 8 feet to the cup. Hey, that's a chance. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. And as we take a look at the fourth hole, the shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Oh, that was pure. Playing from 110 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
This is an extremely long putt. He might even have to hinge on this one.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. A par putt on the table. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The fifth hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short four.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Where was that going? Second shot here on the fifth. A putt for a place in the top 10. And that will drop in for birdie. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the day.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 sixth.
Ooh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
That one should find the surface. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt awaits. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Oh, well done. Rich, I know you've got terrific history in Europe. You've spent plenty of time over here. You've been revered by the European Tour. You broadcast to a European audience. How special is it for you to be here at the Scottish Open this week?
I absolutely love being back at the Scottish Open, Luke. Not only because of the venue, because of the fans in the game. They're so knowledgeable. you hit a shot to 30 feet and you hear all sorts of people hooting and hollering because they know how good of a shot that was. I mean, it had a bad angle coming out of a rough lie, whatever it is. I just love it coming back here because it seems like they have a interest, a knowledge, and a passion for the game, unlike almost any fans around the world. I think that being in Scotland, playing over here, and having to use your imagination, hitting all the shots that are required to play well over in Scotland is imperative. And I think this is why Americans love to come over here, because it's a completely different kind of golf than what they're used to back in the U.S.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Putt is underway.
And down it goes. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shots.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Opting for the 3-wood. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
It may not seem like it, but I think he'll be happy with that from that lie.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Wow. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yep, well holed for bogey. Tony Finau is currently on top of things right now. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, right by the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That will work. Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Sitting at -1, trying to crack into the top 10.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Six feet remaining to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's on a good line. Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. For the par. It's Tony Finau who currently leads. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into the green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. 5 shots off the lead. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Should find the green.
I think he's got playing partner Colin Morikawa looking a little nervous after that shot.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. This has eyes for the hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Oh, where he be now? Tony Finau in the lead. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Opting for the 6-iron. It's a little wayward.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Ooh.
Nicely done. Good chip shot.
Big pass over coming up for this fella.
Yep, tracking well.
Was on a good line. And this one will be for bogey. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Another beautiful hole, Ridge. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Sitting at 1 under. Trying to break into the top 10. Great looking shot, this. Oh, that was so close to going in. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Birdied their last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we head to the next, it's Tony Finau in the lead as we turn our attention to the next hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, well played. Let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Okay, let's get back to the action. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This putt will move them to 3 under par.
This putt to tie Collin Morikawa.
Well, that's a nice line. Just didn't drop. Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch. And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely playing. Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move.
Nicely done.
From around 180 yards out. Going with the 7. Oh, that's a great approach shot. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. I don't mind the look of this. Oh, that's a ripper. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Now let's switch our focus to Collin Morikawa.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. All right, Rich, the 17th.
This is an amphitheater-style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section, though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit it in there close.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That was special.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Putting for birdie here.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Collin Morikawa. Let's see if they can start applying some pressure.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
This for par. Yep, tracking nicely.
Now over to Collin Morikawa.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Nicely done. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Tony Finau is currently on top of this one. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Yeah, that one will play. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Now it's been some sharp shooting. This putt's for a final score of 66. If it's up, it could be in. And that wraps up proceedings in this one. And Henny, no win for this player in the tournament proper, but they did set the goal of taking down Colin Morikawa, and they accomplished it.
Luke, it was an incredibly bold call from this player to challenge Colin Morikawa and beat him. They'll be buzzing with excitement and that much more determined to excel in their next event for sure.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.